FM and AM 1160. Hey, you can join us live on Facebook right now as we converse with Nancy Sherry-Helsel, and she brought someone with her this morning. Nancy, who'd you bring with you?
Well, I brought in a new person who's going to be in charge of our Miracle Egg, and is Dan. I don't even know your last name, Dan.
Roan.
Dan Roan.
Dan Roan is here, and he has a. We have another girl that's helping us, but she couldn't come this morning. But yeah, we missed it last year because of everything that was going on. So we're trying to reorganize and get it going, and
Yeah.
we had to get a new Paula got a teaching job, so she left. So now we're training Dan to take over this Miracle Egg. So there's a lot to go into it, but the reason we're here is just to get the word out to the community and looking for volunteers and kids who want to play ball that don't know anything about this. So
Yeah,
it'll be quite
absolutely.
interesting.
We talked with Eric Neal the other day from the YMCA about the various services that are offered at the Y, and certainly Miracle League is a big part of that. By the way, our conversation brought to you by Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Nancy, you've been coming in here since this whole thing started.
Oh, yeah, I have.
And since before there was a Miracle League field.
Yeah, because we did Grocers Fight Cancer before that.
Yeah, for that as well. But right there for the groundbreaking and all the way through the Miracle League. Dan, as you take over some of the duties with Miracle League, this is a really, really special program. I know that you have to be pretty excited about doing it.
Oh, extremely excited. My love for the Miracle League started whenever I was in college, and I volunteered while being on the baseball team at IUP, and it just has grown ever since. Lots of exciting things happening, kind of getting back to the drawing board this year without having a season last year. I think we're doing everything we can to ensure we have a safe season. Everybody is safe, and we're just excited.
Yeah, absolutely. So as I talked with Eric the other day, I asked him, I said, same format as before, kids on Saturdays and adults on Wednesdays? Will it be that way again?
Yep, that's the way it's going to be. We have a huge amount of adults that have signed up. I think Dan said 68.
63.
63.
Yep.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
we really need to pull in for the younger kids because we only have 16 young kids coming.
Okay.
So we're trying to get the word out to that. It's amazing in this small town that people don't know anything about the Miracle League. I mean, they can drive past that field and never know.
Yeah.
But I was just going to say that it was really interesting. When we were in Texas last week, we stopped at a little place to get coffee and stuff, and this guy walked past, and he had a Miracle League shirt on, and said that he was in the back. He said he was a volunteer, and so of course, I had to go talk to him, and he said, and I, just told him what was going on, and he said, well, he wasn't a volunteer now. He did it for 4 years when he was in high school, and since he's in college now, he hasn't. But I thought that was so ironic that I, would do that. My son's actually the one who says, look, Mom, that guy helps with the Miracle League build.
Yeah.
So that's what we're looking for, too. We're looking for people who want to volunteer. They don't have to commit for the whole season. If they just have a few nights or days that they can help us, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. Dan, there are so many different things that can be done from a volunteer level, from working with the kids and the adults, the athletes themselves, to volunteering in some other way. There's a lot of opportunity out there, and you know that from your time that you were a volunteer with IUP Baseball.
Yeah. Volunteering, I think it's just the best way to give back, possibly, especially for the cause of Miracle League. It's an incredible organization. I think we run a tight ship, and we're really, really excited to see if we do have some volunteers coming in and who can help us out and really just kind of have a chance to give back.
Now, we know that IUP Baseball, IUP Softball, other IUP sports and clubs and organizations have been longtime volunteers. You've had school groups come in and volunteer as well. Other organizations that might help, but this is open to individuals as well. It takes an awful lot of people joining together in an army for the Miracle League, and so this is the time for people. You'd love to know. I know, Nancy. Yeah. You'd love to know how many people are coming to help out.
I know it. It's disheartening to know that there's people out there that really could help. And it's also very disheartening to know that even a lot of people in Indiana who could really be out there helping have no idea what's going on.
Mm,
A lot
yeah.
a lot of them came to the opening, but I'd really like to get some of the law firms or other people just to give us a couple
Yeah.
hours, even a month or whatever, would be really great.
Yeah.
So
Great.
that's you're putting that out to everybody too.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk to moms and dads and caretakers of kids, and let's get them the word as well. We need you to have your child come and play baseball. At
Yeah.
Miracle League. That's all it really is. It's playing baseball,
Yeah.
giving kids a chance to do something they've never been able to do.
Yeah. Growing friendships too. It's incredible, when those kids step between those lines, the amount of friendships that
Hmm.
they really bring into each other. Just kind of eye-opening.
Yeah. But people in that position where they have a child who's disabled or is struggling in some way, they might not think, well, my kid can do that. Not the case with Miracle League. You can practically
Anybody.
anybody can be helped.
Anybody.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we have people in wheelchairs, people with walkers, people with crutches. We help if they can't get. That's why we have volunteers, the
Hmm.
buddies that help them get around the bases. And I think as before that I've said that these kids they hit the ball, they don't stop at first, they don't stop at second, they don't stop at third, they go home.
They're going for it all.
Yeah. So not only do we need volunteers for that part, but we always do the national anthem before the game. So we're
Hmm.
looking for people who might come and sing
Hmm.
and help out with that. Again, I just really want to stress that if you feel like you would like to do this, please don't think that you have to commit for the whole year. Just let us know what your time frame is and how you might be able to do it. Then we can make sure we have enough people around
Yeah.
because we need a lot of people who would be buddies to these kids.
Yeah. Okay, so somebody's sitting out there right now and they're saying, I can do that. I want to be a part of this. What do they need to do?
They need to contact me. Feel free to give me a phone call. That number is 724-463-9622. That's my phone number at the YMCA.
Hmm.
We'll be glad to get the volunteer paperwork started and get the ball rolling.
Yeah, absolutely. And it is probably as life-changing a thing as you'll ever do.
Yeah,
Yes.
it really is. Another thing, one of our fundraisers is we're going to have the sports bundle going out again where we're selling tickets for Pirates and Penguins
And
and
Steelers.
Steelers.
Yep.
Hmm.
So we'll be out in the community trying to sell those to raise some money to help with the field.
No, that'd be terrific.
And also any parent that's worried about disinfecting and how we're going to do that,
Hmm.
they have it planned out at the Y how they're going to do that, and we're going to make sure that everybody's safe
Yeah.
this year
That's
for
the
sure.
number one priority this year.
Absolutely.
Keeping everybody safe.
Yeah,
Especially a population that is vulnerable anyway.
Right.
Right.
Absolutely. So, yeah. So that's kind of where we are. What do you have any more to say, Dan?
I do not. You've done a great job.
Well, you're both doing a wonderful job, and we need others to help with that job. And so, again, Dan, that contact information, people want to volunteer or moms and dads, caretakers who want their child to participate, what do
Yeah.
they need to do? Who do they need to call?
Just give the YMCA a call. The number is 724-463-9622.
There you go. Appreciate it. Appreciate both of you coming in.
Well, thanks.
Thanks
Good
so
to
much,
see you
Todd.
again, Todd.
You too, Nance.
Not sure when I'll be back, but you can be sure it'll be soon.
I'll wait for that email. It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160.